And we are live. Welcome to Odd Shopper Live, everybody. 4 minutes and 50 seconds late because honestly, I was just sitting here at my desk, messing around, looking at random stuff. I thought it was like 11:40, and then I looked up and realized that the show should have started 4 minutes ago. But we're here. We're ready to break some stuff down. I've got some bets in already. Before we do anything, hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. That kind of stuff is easy. You should just be doing that. If you haven't done it already, you should do it right now. If you have done it already, thank you. But always do those things, especially the like. If you're willing to be here, I think the like is a light ask. Actually, give me 1 second. Nope. It's a weird bracket on my camera, and I don't know what it is. Doesn't matter. Now, if you're watching on Twitter, you should be following the Odd Shopper account, if that's where you're watching. Or you should absolutely be following me at Josh Engleman. That's Engleman. I assume it's in the description of this video. Follow everything. You don't want to miss it because my activity level today ratcheted up in a big way, and that's what we're doing moving forward. So that's kind of exciting. I have officially today gone live with my marketplace on Odd Shopper. If you want my plays, they are paid weekly and monthly packages. If you want them, you can click the links in the description to find out more, and I'll show you guys on the screen as we go. I dropped some free plays as well. Always going to be doing that. Got to give the people what they want. But I built out a bunch of stuff, and the paid stuff is already out. We're going to walk through everything we can find for today. We're going to dive pretty heavily into the things that we can get out of Odd Shopper, because that's not what I did to start my day. But now, with the amount of plays that are available for us on this lovely Labor Day, as lovely as a Labor Day can be, it's a holiday for a lot of you. It is not a holiday for me. I don't have holidays anymore. I work Thanksgiving, I work Christmas, I work Memorial Day, I work Labor Day, and I work 4th of July. I don't say that as a bad thing. I love it. I love it because these are the days that most people are probably watching more sports, so it's kind of fun. So like my days off, I talked about this in my chat. My days off are MLB All-Star, NBA All-Star. There's a weird NBA day during the season where they don't play games. Those days are usually really awesome to me. We'll probably have a day in November where there's no NBA games. I'm guessing there's no NBA games the day we vote. I think they did that before. Could be wrong. Doesn't matter. We're going to get into some of these bets, but first, I got to hit on one thing that I see in chat. Joseph Ramirez is in attendance. Always here. Always happy to see him. He said, anything noteworthy happen yesterday? I don't know. Did anything noteworthy happen yesterday? I don't know. It's a little chilly in my office right now. I'm just gonna put this Liverpool scarf on. Leave this on for a little bit because we beat the shit out of Manchester United yesterday, as we normally do. An embarrassment to the city of Manchester. And it's not like the city of Manchester cares about Manchester City. They do care about Manchester United. They probably shouldn't. Just relegate those losers. I wasn't walking alone yesterday, baby. I was walking with quite a few people. So suck it, Man U. Reds roll. Top of the table. City doesn't count. They steal all of their bullshit. So we're going to stay warm today, wearing this beautiful Liverpool scarf, just in case we need it. If we get cold, I got another one back there. So I could wrap myself up just in case. All right, let's do this. Let's take a look at Odd Shopper for some bets right out of the gate. Not a ton out there right now. We can look at a couple things. I'll say this. I'm going to show it right now. Yandy Diaz over 0.5. Yandy Diaz to homer. I don't know why I'm reading it like that. It's plus 830 on FanDuel. We have it as an Odd Shopper rating of 2. I bet this already hours ago. Gave it out as my number 1 home run play. I even posted it on Pickett as my number one home run play. Look at what the lines are everywhere else. 680 at Circa, 600 at Caesars, 575 at MGM, 550 at DK. I mean, it's nothing anywhere. And yet FanDuel is just hanging 830 out there. I have no idea how that line lasts. I assume it goes away relatively quickly. If you are betting on FanDuel, go get this right now. There's basically no way that 830 stays if all of these 600 lines hang out. So I've already locked this one in. You guys should too. To me, it's the best thing that it exists. And I put this in lieu of OddsShopper. It's the number one EV play on OddsShopper right now. Just get it. I liked it independently. We show up now. I like it even more because OddsShopper's pointing it out as well. That is a line that you do not want to sleep on. So I've already bet it. I don't need to hunt it down right now. Let's take a look and see if there's anything else here that we can grab. So we've got Bobby Witt, total base prop, under 1.5 at plus 100. That's sitting out there at Caesars, and it's been out there for the past 2 hours. Now, you really don't have any wiggle room here. I don't know why I said Caesars. I meant BetMGM. I looked down at Payante. So this line is out there, and you can get it. I probably need to load money officially now into BetMGM. It's the one book I haven't loaded yet. So I should probably do that at some point in time. But this is not available anywhere else. We think true odds are minus 107. Best you can find anywhere else is going to be like minus 120. So if you have it available to you at BetMGM, go ahead and grab it. 3 OddsShopper rating. You're not going to be mad that you have it. Now, we got a couple twos that are sitting here. One at Caesars, one at MGM, one at DraftKings. That's Andre Payante, strikeouts line at Caesars. It's Osvaldo Bido. That's a strikeout line at DraftKings. It looks like the Payante line is already starting to move. It came down. And then we've got a random receiving yards prop on Lewis Bond. That's going to be at BetMGM as well. I think we already have pieces of this Lewis Bond play on Underdog for tonight, but I could be wrong. Let me take a look. So, no, it's not him. So we made these plays. Does it say? No, it doesn't. Sometime on last week during OddsShopper Live. Let me move me quickly. Let's go right there. Perfect. Okay. So we already have Robichaux and Castellanos, what I assume is tonight, considering... Yeah. So tonight at 7:30. We have these two hanging out there. We got one and lost one so far. So we can go 3-1 here. And then we're already 2-1 here, thanks to Angel Reese. Same plays as before. So we have the opportunity to go 4-1 here if both of these plays hit. But this is still a completely independent bet on Lewis Bond at BetMGM. So if you want to grab that, go for it. I already have 2 pieces of Boston College. In theory, I could grab a third if I were betting at BetMGM. So that's what we have on the sportsbook side. Do we want to build a round robin? I think we should do that. So let's build a round robin. And I'm absolutely putting the Yandy Diaz play in there. We're going to cross our fingers and hope that we move fast enough that this doesn't move while we're live. Because that'll be frustrating. So, chat, hit me with a reply. Hit me with anybody that you guys have your eye on for today. And I'm happy to dig into potentially more plays. Let's move this window. There we go. I want to add 2 more to this round robin, and we can afford to be pretty aggressive here. Since we have Diaz at plus 830, we can probably feel good about grabbing 2 lower lines if we have them. So hit me with any names in chat. Are we doing this Mason Wynn thing again, Zach? I don't think we hit a single home run on Friday. No, that really makes for like negative days. It's weird how you really only need like, if I put out 6 or 7 plays, you hit 1 and you're probably neutral. You hit 2 and you feel like it's a good day. You hit 3 and you feel like you're just rolling around in money. Obi, what's up? Okay. So let's look at Mason Wynn. Peralta on the hill. Yeah, I can. Don't worry, Zach. Now I can spell it correctly. To be fair, he spells the first name with the Y. It's not like I was just, and that that's not how it's spelled in most situations. It's usually WYNN, but yeah, I'll never get that wrong. RT Goat. I already put out a 5-pick card on PrizePicks, and I've already locked it in. We'll hit it in a sec. If you follow me on Pickit, I also posted it on Pickit. So you can get it there right now, but I will show it on the stream before we get out of here. All right, so Win, obviously not much of a power threat. 0.077 x ISO against righties like this. Now, Peralta doesn't really give up a ton of power to righties. Here's the problem. So, Zach, I agree. I like the line as well. I actually think that we got like really, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I feel like we got really good CLV on that win play. But as I look at it right now, we're not taking it on FanDuel. He's 870 on FanDuel. It's 1100 on 365 and 1200 at BetMGM. I would really like to get that 1200, but I think I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit here on the plus 1100 on Bet365. That seems like the right move. I want to see how much I want to actually put down on that. So if the line is plus 1100, all right. So that's going to be like 0.2 of a unit. So first, I want to see the closing line value on that. So that would have been, let's see. We got it at, oh no, we were, okay. So it ended up closing elsewhere at plus 1400. So we kind of lost out on it. I think it's because we took it on that was my mistake. I took it on FanDuel and didn't get the 365 line. I think because I probably just wasn't paying attention. We're gonna get it on 365 here. Do I think it's the best line in the world? No. I mean, I do believe that you should be grabbing this on MGM, but I'm still dropping 0.2 of a unit on it. All right, confirm my location then. There we go. We're in. Bravo. So we got Mason Wynn in. I hope you guys get it at the 1200 line. All right, so that's locked and loaded. Shout out to Zach Morrison for that one. Rob Live says, what do you think about Yandy Diaz and Aaron Judge hitting home runs? Okay, so Judge is a weird one. Like, do I think Aaron Judge homers today? That's probably pretty likely, considering he's sitting out there at plus 186 to homer at FanDuel, 180 at Bet365, 210 at BetMGM. If I'm being honest, I think there's like 1% EV on Aaron Judge to not homer at minus 230. Like, yeah, he looks like he homers frequently. I don't love the line. All right, we'll work our way down. Orlando Arcia. So let's see what's out there via Odd Shopper from a line perspective. Nothing? Okay. Let's see what I have out there. Oh. Okay, I legit don't see that line anywhere. Am I crazy? Of course I'm crazy. Zach, why are you recommending Orlando Arcia? Oh, shit, I got to put Diaz back in there. All right. Bobby Witt or Yordan Alvarez? Okay, let's take a look at Witt. Okay, Witt to homer is 500 at FanDuel, 500 at BetMGM, 475 DraftKings. Maybe no line at Bet365. I have the true line. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to squeeze any value out of Witt. I have the true line more at like the 550 to 575 range. So I don't think we're... No, Zach, the Atlanta Braves are not on the slate today. All right, so Bobby Whitson, no. Let's look at Yordan. So we've got 155 out there at Unibet, 154 at FanDuel. Holy shit. These lines are crazy for home runs, man. So I mean, I have plus 154, damn near neutral. But, oh, that's tight. That's real tight. Let's look at it. If everything points in the same direction, I'll feel good. Right back at you on that one, Zach. All right. So Yordan obviously nukes right-handed pitching. Julian Aguilar, best I can tell, isn't real, but let's find out. All right. So Julian Aguilar, 23 years old, number 7 prospect heading into this season. Doesn't have any pitches that make you confident in his skills. Minor league numbers. Let's see. Threw 47 innings in AAA this year. Didn't strike anybody out. Power was whatever. AA still didn't even really get anybody out. All right. I don't love this, but I mean, like 154 is just that's a lot. I mean, it's a lot of not a lot. Zach, that's awesome, man. So we're gonna put Yordan Alvarez in. Justin Moore, thank you for that shout out. Any value of the Yankees versus Leiter? All right, I've already booked one of these, but it hasn't moved yet, and I thought it would. Actually, it might have a little bit. So I already locked in. Let me double check it. I already bet Juan Soto at plus 350. That line is now down to plus 310 on FanDuel. It's still 350 on 365 and BetMGM. For right now, I don't see any value on the Yankees. I think the closest that I could get to would be Giancarlo Stanton at plus 265. But I don't really see anything else against the Yankees. Or for the Yankees, rather. But like I said, I already got Juan Soto at plus 350 on FanDuel. If that line were still there, I'd hit it again. What else do we got? Jake Berger, Eugenio Suarez. Okay, let's take a look. So Jake Berger. Wait, did you just do this again to me? Zach, you're banned from the show. You're absolutely positively banned from the show. Are you just naming players? You know we're looking for guys that play today, right? Are you looking at the wrong day? Like, is the holiday fucking you up here? Steven, if you have 365, get it there. Yes, Eugenio Suarez does play today, which will allow us to actually do this exercise. So Suarez home run line is 435 at Fliff. That's your best line. 560 on FanDuel. 450 on DraftKings. Okay, there might be something here. I don't have the value. I got it at negative 13 at plus 560. I have the true line in the 600 range, 650 range, actually. Let's just see how it looks. Flaherty on the hill. So righty. 189 x ISO is pretty solid against righties. Flaherty does give up a little bit more power against righties. If this were in LA, I would probably like it a little bit more. But I don't have the value there. So now we're hanging out with Diaz, Alvarez. We almost need somebody with a Y first name and a Latin American, South American last name. Yandy and Jordan, Diaz and Alvarez. I feel like we should keep that theme going. Baseball, so that should be pretty easy. Preston says Shohei Ohtani. I doubt it. Getting the true hitters like this, the Ohtanis and Judges, so hard to find the value because one, they're the most public home run bets. I mean, they're going to get more action on Judge to homer and Ohtani to homer than I would imagine just about anybody else. But no, I don't have any value on plus 350. Honestly, if you want to get weird, parlay Ohtani no and Judge no together for $1 because I think there's some value there. Oh, yeah. BetMGM for Soto, Steven. I like that. Miguel Amaya. Do you have access to my model? So, Chaz, I like this shout for Amaya. However, it's not going to work for us on FanDuel. On FanDuel, Miguel Amaya is plus 800, which is shitty. On Bet365, he's plus 1100. On BetMGM, he's plus 1150. On Caesars, he's plus 1200. I think there's value in the Miguel Amaya line, but you can't bet it at FanDuel. The FanDuel line is dog shit. If you can bet it at Caesars, if you can bet it at BetMGM, if you can bet it at Bet365, I think those spots, those like plus 1100 or mores, are probably worth like 0.2 of a unit. But you can't hit this one on FanDuel. All right. Maurice Hopkins said Gunnar Henderson. Anthony Cardenas said Santander. So let's just look at Baltimore. So Santander, I have negative. Gunnar Henderson, I have negative. Eric, what's up? I do have value on 3 random White Sox, but it's a lot like the Miguel Amaya. Who the hell else had the crazy line? Yeah, like if you want to hit Gavin Sheets at plus 1250, if you want to hit Dominic Fletcher at plus 1900, if you want to hit Andrew Benintendi at like plus 1100, which we got right last week, by the way, those are the spots that I think have at least a little bit of value. I'm running real thin on things I like on FanDuel today. Probably doesn't help that there's only 11 games. I'm trying to find another. I'm gonna hit you guys with one or two. Maybe that'll help. I already hit Brian Reynolds. That's out there at plus 750. I don't want to have to grab that one right now. Okay, guys, we're gonna take a look at Ian Happ. Not Ian Happy. That's not a real person. Ian Happ home run prop is plus 750 at FanDuel, 625 MGM, 600 on DK. I think that there's value on Ian Happ on FanDuel at plus 750. I think that line comes down. I think it should probably be more in like the 650 range, if anything. And I would still, I think you can get that right now. If you can find Ian Happ 725 or better, take it. Now, just out of curiosity, I do want to take a peek at this one. Jared Jones on the hill. Happ has a 212 X ISO against righties over the last 2 years. It's 241 this year. And Jared Jones has a 170 X ISO allowed to lefties. That's our final play. And I got to remember to hit that one solo as well. So that's going to be Ian Happ. That's 3.6 at 750. Okay. So, Cubs game. Ian Happ to homer. What now, Charles? All right. So, first, I want to hit Ian Happ for the real bet. And now we could hit the round robin. The thing that we come here for, guys. There we go. Yandy Diaz, Jordan Alvarez, Ian Happ. I hit it as a 2-leg and 3-leg round robin. You guys should be betting those single. If you're following along with the round robins, I want you guys to understand one thing. I am over betting the round robins. I do not believe that I should be putting as much money on the 2 legs and 3 legs as I'm doing, but this is a novelty to me. To me, I want to put a little bit more in for the lottery ticket vibes that we're getting here. The single bets, yeah, I'm happy with hitting that the full bore. But the true round robin, using the edges that we have on those bets, should be like $1 or $2, maybe $3 on the 2-leggers, if possible. I'm way over betting that. I don't advocate for that across the board for everybody. This one is just fun for me. This is my Powerball ticket. All right. So we got our home run plays in now. And you guys, these will all sync to my picket. You'll be able to see them. Charles, I have no idea what you're talking about, brother. None at all. But we're going to head back to Odd Shopper now because it is time to hit the pick'em sites. So, we do have a bunch of PrizePicks WNBA value out there right now. We're going to grab that and put that card in immediately. So shout out to Odd Shopper for that. However, I do want to give you guys the goods here. I already put this one in. You guys can see it on the screen right now. That's Gavin Williams, less than 5 strikeouts. Justin Verlander, less than 6 strikeouts. I also bet that at less than 5.5. One of my favorite plays of the day. Luis Severino, less than 6 strikeouts. Michael Wacha, less than 4.5 strikeouts. And then to change it up a little bit, Michael Busch, more than 0.5 total bases. So we just need Michael Busch to get on by essentially any means necessary. I've already locked that one down earlier today, independent of Odd Shopper. Now, Odd Shopper's bringing us the goods on the PrizePicks side, particularly WNBA, for tomorrow, unfortunately, but we're going to get it anyway. 19% EV on this 6-leg card. However, I'm pulling this Russell Wilson line because I don't want to grab one for next week. I don't mind having this Jaylen Brown, Florida State receiving line. We're still at 13% EV, 5% win rate. And I can add Michael Wacha to make that a 6-play card. 18% EV. Yep. I'm taking all of these if I can. The Skylar Diggins and this play will probably cross each other up. Alyssa Thomas might as well. So let's build this out and see how we have to maneuver. So number one play, Magbagor. I don't know anything about the WNBA. That's why we use Odd Shopper, folks. We don't have to know things. We can just say, I want money. Fair enough. First play in, Magbagor. That's going to be under 11.5 points. So first one's in. Second best play is Alyssa Thomas, 10.5 points. But we need to pay attention to how this is going to impact us. Next is going to be Angel Reese rebounds. Different game, so that's fine. Then Skylar Diggins points. Now, this one I think is going to hurt us. Okay, so far so good. Then we want Jaylen Brown, the receiver. Less. And then finally, we're going Michael Wacha strikeouts. This is an eclectic card for today. Wacha less than 4.5 strikeouts. Is that what it is? It is. All right. Card is fine, even with the interactions of Diggins, Smith, Thomas, and Magbagor. But 6 of 6 pays out 25x. 5 of 6 will double our money. We're looking for 6s here. Card is in. I hope card is in. Submit is clicked at least. All right. I can hit you guys with the link to that PrizePicks card. And since we can do it and everybody's here, I could hit you guys with the link to my individual card, which, by the way, also has the Michael Wacha play in it. So we really need that one. So both PrizePicks links have been dropped. Let's see if we have anything else on OddsShopper. First, however, we got to hit the plugs. You can see these links in the description of this video. However, if you go to oddshopper.com, you want to sign up, click the EV betting tools link if you want. You'll see the pricing. Weekly for $19.95, monthly for $59.95. You get all of those EV plays and calculators. Everything that I've been looking at in OddsShopper, you get it with this subscription. You can have these bets any time of the day. It's constant. It's updating every second, essentially. So sign up for OddsShopper. Link in the description of this video. Make yourself better. Give yourself the ability to have a bunch of positive EV plays each day to help you out for the rest of your stuff. The other thing that I'm going to recommend you do, and this one is near and dear to my heart, head to the Insider Marketplace, discover insiders. Now, you could subscribe to Ben and Lindy and Isaiah and the boss man, Alex Baker, for his WNBA props. Lofty's out there too. Two brand new people. You don't even know that this happened yet. You can get Mitch. You can get DFS and donuts available now on the OddsShopper Premium Insider Marketplace, guys. We've expanded. It's not just the names you've known to love. You guys fans of Defy the Odds? If you are, you could also subscribe to them right here in the Insider Marketplace. But if I'm being selfish, I gotta be. Josh Engleman's name is also on this list. Click the picture of this gorgeous face right here and subscribe if you're interested. I have free plays and premium plays every single day except for Saturdays, because that is the day that I catch up on myself. But you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button and picking either a weekly pass or a monthly pass. It's all available here for you. I'll be running deals as we move forward. Probably something pretty big around the start of the NBA season. But for now, we're going to grind baseball until it's gone. We're going to find some NFL plays that pop up that we like. I'm going to hit MMA on the weekends. I know that's usually a Saturday thing. MMA is more of a vibes thing. MLB, NBA, data. MMA, vibes. Probably live bets. You're going to need to be in my Discord for that one. You guys should sign up right now. Just do it. Come hang out with me. This is going nowhere. This is actually going to be, honestly, my primary focus. Starting today. Today is the first day you can subscribe and pay. It's going to be my primary focus moving forward. Not that DFS is going anywhere. I will talk about it until it all goes away. But sign up, man. Sign up. EPL too. I'll be hitting soccer on the weekends. But again, don't expect it. Consider it a bonus. Again, that'll also be on the vibe side, not the data side. But that's where we stand for today. I'm going to get out of here, folks. I think we got a good one. We got a bunch of bets made. We've got the home run picks in. We hit our round robin. We got a prize picks card. I'll do one last thing. I'll give it a peek for any additional plays that exist that are outside of prize picks. Eric, there's like a tiny chance that could happen. It's something I'll tell you right now, because so you can understand why it might not happen. I was pushing very heavily for daily rates because I think that's like the perfect way to get people in. It's a real problem with transaction processors and chargebacks, to the point where it could negatively impact us because of volume. The percentage of fees out of a smaller dollar transaction is a lot bigger. There's a flat rate and a percentage, and that flat rate just takes a giant bite out of the profitability of a daily rate. So there are some complicating factors on the back end that kind of limit us there. I know we're looking into it because I really wanted it, and I'm not so sure we're going to be able to pull that off, at least not the way that it's presently constituted. I give a big shout out to the people behind the scenes, the guys that you guys don't know exist. They handle all of this kind of stuff. They hit it from angles that like I'm not aware of to start, and this one seems to be problematic if we wanted to move forward that way. But we're gonna try and hunt it down because I think there would be some pretty solid demand for it, especially on like NFL Sundays and stuff. I think it goes without saying, but it does open us up to a lot of risk that we probably don't want to take on. So we might have to find out a different mechanism for it. PrizePicks is the spot for value today, guys. You can see that we're inundated with PrizePicks logos, scattered Underdog, very tiny amounts of Betr. We hit what we needed. So we're back tomorrow, same time as usual. We'll be here at noon. We might move the time around again. Now that NFL is back, I might try to slot this one in a little bit differently moving forward because we can kind of like play it by ear, work around our NFL content on the DFS side and the betting side for that matter. And NFL is just not my bag. You're not going to be catching me breaking it down in any way. It's not my sport. So tomorrow we're back with what I assume to be 15 MLB games. So we're going to have a lot of plays tomorrow. I will see you guys then. In the interim, get yourself subscribed to me and get in my Discord, folks. If you want more plays, that's the way to do it. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.